What is it about the wrong kind of man?
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
What is it about the wrong kind of man?
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
Guys, Johnny here with Rock and Pop Vinyls. Just doing a short little video here, just watching the fun little pop culture world we live in sometimes. And news broke yesterday that Warner Brothers has decided to hire Robert Pattison, most well known for Twilight series, to be our newest Batman in the next film, which will be Matt Reeves, the Batman. I'm really excited about this movie. I'm probably... I don't know if there's any truth yet about the Robert Pattison hire, but it has spread like wildfire. Chances are he probably did. With that said, would he be my first choice? No. Matter of fact, I wish they would have re-signed Ben. I know, it's kind of funny because back when Ben was hired on as Batman, there was a lot of people up in arms about that. I wasn't really one of them. I was really curious to see what he could do. I was really impressed with his physicality before he even donned the cowl and the cape. I thought he was a really good size. He had that stature. I was actually already sold on the fact that he could play the Bruce Wayne Batman duality, which he did great. But again, like I said, we weren't sold. There was a lot of up in arms about Ben Affleck being hired as Batman. I really wish Warner Brothers would have retained him. I think he and Matt Reeves are some of our better directors out there, and I could see them collectively coming up with a fantastic movie. But I'm not a casting guy, so who am I to say? I remember, 11 years ago when they decided to cast Heath Ledger as a Joker. I was one of those self-righteous fans who said, no way, this is going to suck. Why'd they hire him? And of course, delivered one of the most amazing performances ever given in a comic book film, and won an Oscar for it. And so, you know what? We've become a little too... it's just funny, because I was just reading a little while ago on Facebook that there's now a petition out to oust him before the movie even starts. Big shocker there. We like petitions, don't we? It looks like we have a petition out there for HBO right now. Fans are wanting them to completely redo Season 8, the final season of Game of Thrones. First off, get over yourself. A huge company like HBO is not going to stop and reshoot an entire season. Game of Thrones is one of the most expensive shows in history to film. I mean, the cost rivals that of movies. It's not being redone. Just accept it and move on. And if Robert Pattison is someone who's hired to be Batman, guess what? If he sucks, he sucks. Guess what happens? They recast. We've gone through this before. We went from Keaton to Kilmer, Kilmer to Clooney, Clooney to Bales, Bale to Affleck. There will be other Batmen, and there will be other visionaries out there to bring him to the screen. Batman's one of the oldest comic book heroes out there. We're actually celebrating 80 years of Batman this year. So, whether we like it or not, I say sit back and wait. I think Matt Reeves is a fantastic director, and I'm just going to go with that faith. I've seen Robert Pattison in film outside of the Twilight series, which is, essentially his anchor around his neck, and he's a fantastic actor. Am I worried about his ability? Absolutely not. Can a company like Warner Brothers, when they put the backing behind a movie like this, it is Batman, one of their biggest entities that they own, I don't think they're going to go out and try to sabotage themselves, even though, to contrary belief, thanks to Batman versus Superman and Justice League, we can beg to differ that fact. But, I don't know. I say we sit back and wait. But anyway, this is actually just a rant video. just kind of one of those little videos I tuck in every once in a while. Last time I did this was when the New Orleans Saints lost the NFC Championship to the Rams, which is still one of the biggest bullcrap non-calls in the history of any sport. But anyway, not that I'm bitter. But hey, folks, I say let's sit back, let him take Robert for a spin, and let's see what happens. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this hiring? And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do like an old-fashioned poll. And I'm just going to say, hey, who's for, who's against, and are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you indifferent? Are we all so still butthurt over Justice League and Batman vs. Superman, which we very well should be and could be? I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Friday, and you enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you soon with episode 20 of Rock and Pop Finals. All right, bye.